What's going on, YouTube? Alright, first off, let me introduce myself. My name is Daniel. I've been fishing since I was a little kid. I'm from Victoria, Texas, and now I live in Houston. So fishing is my favorite thing to do and favorite pastime. So I just recently started the fishing channel, Dirty Fishing Channel, and I wasn't able to go fishing today, so I thought I'd post this video. First off, let me let y'all know about my arsenal, and then we'll go from there. All right, so what we got here first is a Concept 1.3 Texas edition on a Fenwick HMG rod. There it is right there. 7-foot medium action. This is my go-to, especially when I'm out on the salt water. Super light. The rod's pretty stiff for my liking, but that's all I have money for right now. My next one that I like to use is a Revo SX made by Abu Garcia. I got some little grips on there from Academy. Anyways, I've had this reel for a few months, maybe a couple years now. I've had this reel for a couple years. I have it on a Waterloo Phantom wacky rod. I mean, this thing is all over the place. I do take it out on salt water. As you can tell, it's eating up the reel a little bit, turning it green. This is a freshwater reel, but Abu Garcia makes quality products and they hold up really good in salt, especially if you wash off your stuff. They make quality products, quality. And then my last reel that I have is another Abu Garcia Revo S. It's got 8 bearings. It's got an automatic braking system. You don't have to set it. You can open this up and set it manually, but if it has automatic, why mess with it? I mainly just throw live bait or fish bottom or fish with fresh dead shrimp or something like that on this reel. I don't put lures on it that much. I have a Shimano Waxwing rod. Again, 7-foot. But also what I wanted to talk about in this video is the braking system. A lot of people have been asking me about the braking system and what does it do, how it affects the reel, and how to use it. So I wanted to teach as many people as I possibly can. Alright, so the braking system on my Concept is very simple. It's got 6 brakes. All you have to do is open up this side panel right here, and most fishing reels are the same. But there you go right there. It has 6 brakes. You could adjust it to each one that you want to adjust it to. You just move it back and forth. Mine's set really high right now, but yeah, you could just move it. It's very simple. What that does, this side panel inside here, is causes brake. It brakes on force. Centrifugal force is what it brakes on. This brake right here is for friction, pretty much. It's for side friction. So what you want to do is you want to take your pole, and judging by the weight that you have on your line, whatever kind of lure, you want to adjust it to the brake. You want to adjust it to the brake on the side panel. So if you have something that's real heavy, you may fish with a little bit more braking system. First things first, you want to check your spool, and you want to check your drag. I'm sorry. First thing first, you want to check your drag. Make sure when you pull, it's not too heavy. When you pull, it's not too hard, and you know, it comes out easy. And the line doesn't dig into your spool. You don't want that braided line digging into your reel. You just want it to be able to come out easily. So what I recommend you doing is opening up your brake system. If you don't know how to cast a bait caster, opening up your brake system and putting it on your highest setting, and put the most brakes that you possibly can on it, all the way up, and start there. Then take the button, you click your bait caster, and you're gonna let your thumb off, and you want the reel to fall slowly towards the ground, just like that. You don't want this side friction. If it's real tight, then that reel won't move at all. Just, you know, it takes a lot of force to get it to move. You want it to be able to just slowly fall to the ground. If it's too loose, tighten it up. If it's falling way too slow, then loosen it up. Just one click, one 1/16th of a turn, you know, just real small turn. So go to your highest brake setting and just cast it out just a little bit, or 10 feet, 15 feet. That's about all you need to cast it until you start getting used to the braking system. As you cast it out and you starting to feel more comfortable with a 10-foot cast or a 15-foot cast, then you could go and lower your braking system to a 4, or lower it to a 3, or if you want to go one notch at a time, lower it to a 5, and just continue to cast and practice. Definitely keep your thumb over the spool to make sure you don't get any backlashes. If you do get a backlash, just there's a way to get it out. You burn nest real bad. You pull your line until it gets into a kink. Once you get into that kink, they say you could hold your thumb there and turn your reel handle 3-4 times, and if you do that, then you can just pull the line out. I've actually never done this or never tried this. My buddy has said that it doesn't work, so I don't know. Just a thought. Hell, try it, see how it goes. Maybe y'all can figure it out. I've always just sat there and just played with it until I got the line out. There's two different ways where you'll be able to tell where you need to add the brake. So if you look at your cast, there's going to be 2 parts of your cast. There's going to be the front end of your cast, and then there's going to be the second end of your cast, or we'll say the front of your cast and then the end of your cast. The front of your cast is going to be probably the first 10 to 15 feet out while it's in the air, still going out. The end of your cast is going to be as your line, as your weight, as your lure is coming down into the water. That's going to be the end of your cast. So when you cast this reel out, if what it does is this spool is spinning, and if you don't have these brakes set right, that spool may spin too fast, causing the backlash to come up. If you cast out and you backlash within your first 10-15 feet, maybe 20 feet of casting, then you need to tighten up your brake on this side. That's where that's coming from. On the front end, it's going to be on this side. On the back end of your cast, when your line's coming down, if you start to bird nest on the back end of your cast, you're going to want to tighten up your right side friction knob just a little bit, and just play with it. And I know for sure y'all get the hang of it, man. Like they say, practice makes perfect. So that's with the Concept 1-3. There's also a different type of reel that has a dial for the braking system. So it's pretty much the same concept. Well, not concept reel, but it's pretty much the same setup, except your dial is on the outside. You don't have to open a face or do any of that business. All you do is turn this dial where you want it set. I still got my side friction knob. So it's pretty much the same thing. It's just open to where you don't have to open a plate up. Like I said, Abu Garcia makes great products. Great products. Stand by them. Abu Garcia for life. Like I was saying earlier, you have these. This is an automatic. It's closed. I can open it up. I can open it. I've got to get screwdrivers out and all that. I can open it up and change it, but it's got an automatic braking system to where I don't have to do that. So this reel already has it built in to where it goes. Turn off the truck. So this Abu Garcia Revo S already has the automatic braking system in it. I don't have to open no plates. I don't have to turn no dials. I have a side friction knob that I could turn if I wanted to. And I do every now and then. But this reel does not cast nearly as far as the other two. The other two reels, especially the Concept is with ease it'll cast. I highly recommend Shimano. I highly recommend Concept 1.3 and Abu Garcia if you're fishing on a budget. The other reels do get expensive. Abu's definitely not a bad place to start. You will get everything you need out of a reel from Abu Garcia. Questions, go ahead and send them down in the comment section. Smash on that like button. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get my fishing channel up. You could always email me at dirtyfishingchannel@gmail.com. And see y'all out on the water. Tight lines.